pledged to each other today to share the rest of their lives together. Their marriage is but an outward sign of their existing union of heart, mind, and spirit. Let us all take a moment for gratitude for this beautiful place in Maine where we are all together here today, for this free country, for all the people that are here today, new friends that you'll meet today, your old friends, and especially for family. I'd like everyone to take a moment to think about those who can't be with us today. Michelle, in particular, wanted to think about her grandparents, Mary Russo, Angelina Tucci, and Joseph Tucci. And we all know they're here in spirit, and they'll live on forever with you, Michelle, and with the family that you're going to create here. In preparation for a wedding, I speak individually with the bride and groom, behind closed doors, and alone, and separate from each other. And at this point, I'd like to tell each of them and all of you what they said about each other. Michelle said this about Wade. Wade keeps me leveled out. I can get really emotional and kooky sometimes. And he is very even-keeled. He gives me a lot of balance. We've been together 10 years, and we've gone through a lot. We have evolved together because we've seen all sides of each other. We've grown into this relationship. I feel really lucky. I can read Wade through his eyes. I love it when I can crack him up when he's really serious. I love that he is a crazy affectionate. He just makes me feel fantastic. He knows that sometimes I need to be wrapped up in some serious hugs. He is so sweet. Wade's not afraid to show me that he cares. He's really funny in subtle ways. We've learned patience, tolerance, and compromise. He will be an amazing dad. My family loves him. He's not afraid of my crazy, loud, Italian family. Because he's from a crazy, loud, French family. This is going to be a fun reception here today. Wade says this about Michelle. I love Michelle because she is so positive, even if it does get on my nerves. She has a sense of humor that pales everybody else. Sometimes I find her funny when she's not even trying to be funny. She was gorgeous before, but she is more gorgeous to me every day. It's really her smiling face that gets me all the time. It's rare to find someone like that. We want children, and Michelle will be a great mother. Our families are very similar. I love the fact that we don't ever fight. We may get in disagreements, but we don't fight. And we know when to pick our battles. After 10 years together, we figured out how to work with each other. I love her. When a commitment this strong is made by two people, the force of that commitment, of that love, of that courage, reaches out and touches all of us, so that we may share their lives, and our lives are enhanced as well. At this time, I'd like to ask all the guests to please stand and join hands if you would. I'd like to ask you all to please repeat after me. We, as the family and friends of Michelle and Wade.
We, as the family and friends of Michelle and Wade.
Promise to support this family and their marriage.
Promise to support this family and their marriage.
Through our blessings, our strength, and our love.
Through our blessings, our strength, and our love.
Thank rings are a symbol of the unbroken circle of love. Love freely given has no beginning and no end. May these rings always remind you both of the vows you have taken here today. Before you exchange your vows, I would like to share a reading with you first. I'd like you to look into each other's eyes and hear these words. Now you will feel no rain, for each of you will be a shelter to the other. Now you will feel no cold, for each of you will be warmth to the other. Now there is no loneliness, for each of you will be a companion to the other. You are two bodies, and there is one life before you and one home. When evening falls, look up to each other, join hands, and turn together to look at the road you traveled to reach this, the hour of your happiness. It stretches behind you, even as the future lies ahead, a long and winding road whose every turn means discovery. Old hopes, new laughter, shared fears. Your adventure has just begun. Wade, would you please take Michelle's left hand and place your wedding ring on her ring finger and repeat after me. I, Wade, take you, Michelle, to be my wife and my closest friend.
I, Wade, take you, Michelle, to be my wife and my closest friend.
I will cherish you always as I do today.
I will cherish you always as I do today.
I pledge my faith and my love to you.
I pledge my faith and my love to you.
Wade, do you take Michelle to be your lawfully wedded wife, to have and to hold from this day forward, for better or for worse, for richer or for poorer, in sickness and in health, to love and to cherish, till death do you part?
I do.
Michelle, would you please take this ring and place it on Wade's ring finger and repeat after me. I, Michelle, take you, Wade, to be my husband and my closest friend.
I, Michelle, take you, Wade, to be my husband and my closest friend.
I will cherish you always as I do today.
I will cherish you always as I do today.
I pledge my faith and my love to you.
I pledge my faith and my love to you.
Michelle, do you take Wade to be your lawfully wedded husband, to have and to hold from this day forward, for better or for worse, for richer or for poorer, in sickness and in health, to love and to cherish, till death do you part?
I do.
For as much as Michelle and Wade have consented together today, wedlock, and we all have witnessed them give their pledge and promises to each other, and they have declared the same by joining hands and the giving and receiving of a ring, therefore, by the virtue of the authority vested in me by the beautiful state of Maine, I now pronounce you to be husband and wife. Wade, you may kiss your bride.
Ha ha ha.